welcome to presentation 2 of the second week of Creating Worship That Inspires. Building your vision from your assessment. So I hope that you spent time before you watch these presentations to look over the summary of the assessment that your assessment and also the assessments that came in from around the country, because those really tell us the target, or where we're at, and give us a foundation to talk about where we want to go. Step 1, building the vision. Realize that it can be done. And one way to realize that it can be done is by seeing others do it. And this is a great benefit of visiting other churches. Visit the mega churches, visit the churches that are really happening and see, wow, if these schnooks can do it, we can do it. So get as many members, and one way you can do that besides visiting is look at YouTube videos. So I've given you a whole list of links, of YouTube links to watch worship experiences in different churches. Get as many members as are interested to watch a few of these videos together and talk about what you can learn from these. And let me go through the list here. There's a Chinese Christian one. I started with that. I read that tens of thousands of Chinese are converting to Christianity every day. Something's happening there. Here's a video of one of their services. Number 2, a Pentecostal student group. Stay with that video to see the dancing at the end. It starts out kind of dull, but it gets pretty Pentecostal at the end. 3 is Oasis Church out in Los Angeles. Our folks out there know about that church. And it's a good example of a contemporary worship leader, what the worship leader does. Number 4 is a vineyard worship. You call this soft Pentecostalism. I really love the vineyard style. Number 5 is Joel Osteen. There's a sample of America's premier preacher doing what he does best. Number 6 is Willow Creek. The next 3 are all from Willow Creek. The first one's just a jam by their band, like it's an opening jam, and there's no content there, just some cool music. If you want to hear some cool music, you can watch that one. It's taking place in church out there. Number 7 is an initiation ceremony at Willow Creek Baptism. It's just a home video. It's by some Oriental guy who joined their church and his family video, but it shows you the significance of having a clear initiation ceremony. Number 8 is a Willow Creek High School worship. I'm blown away by how the kids keep coming and coming and coming up onto the stage. I think you will too. Okay, then you'll be blown away too. And then I add some links to more traditional kinds of worship, Christian as well as Buddhist, Jewish, Muslim. If you want to look at the varieties of religious experience. Okay, and then step 2 is to sample 2 current unificationist worship experiences that are to be found on YouTube. And you can see that one is Love and Life Ministries, one is Hyungjinim. And you can see that they are worshiping, or we are worshiping, in the contemporary style. 3, catch God's vision for your church. We're committed to the contemporary style, just as Ronald Reagan was committed to getting a pair of shoes from this cobbler. That was a given. But still, he had decisions to make. Still, we have decisions to make, our 5%. That's what we're talking about here. Catch God's vision for your church. Go through last week's assessment to get a sense of what's involved in each purpose. Connect, inspire, empower, contribute, inherit. And write 1 or 2 sentences for each one. And I'm going to give you some samples here. Connect. And a small group of members is inviting new people to church. A small group is taking care of cleaning and setup to make a beautiful environment. One member is recording attendance and getting the contact information for every new visitor, plus their inviter. The pastor is sending a personal note to each new visitor. That's a vision for Connect. Inspire. The worship team is getting voice lessons, practicing once a week, other than Sunday morning, and watching worship videos together. One member finds members with testimonies and coaches them. A high school group prepares a dance offering every 2 months. A small group gathers an hour before service to pray for the service. Empower. The pastor repeats Reverend Moon's core message of the breaking news in a way that helps members and visitors deepen their understanding. The bulletin includes our church's faith affirmations in a way that makes sense to visitors and edifies members. The service leads to a Boost Sunday once a month. Okay, that's empower. Contribute. The pastor clarifies the commitment to God and calls people to make it in an appropriate way. The pastor outlines the next step in the life of faith and celebrates those who are moving forward. Each week, 2 ministry leaders provide quick updates and invite participation. The pastor convenes a ministry lunch once a month. Okay, that's contribute. And inherit. Most new visitors indicate interest in taking the membership class and considering membership. Members counsel them about joining the church. Members are networking to expand their ministries and start new ones. Okay, there's a real quick type of vision based on the 5 purposes: inspire, empower, connect, contribute, and inherit. You guys huddle together, pray together, brainstorm, and come up with the vision that defines your church. Step 4, don't worry. Don't worry. Bask in the vision. Enjoy it. Imagine it. Dream it. And I'm going to collate all the visions that we get from around the country and send them back to you so you can all look at each other's visions, get inspired by each other's visions, riff off of each other's visions, and hopefully it's going to be a great learning experience. We're taking a break. We have True Parents' Birthday and True God's Day coming up this week, February 2nd to 8th. So we're skipping 1 week, and we will convene the class in 2 weeks. Okay, so enjoy the holy days, enjoy the advent of the cosmic new year.